The temptations are so tantalizing and almost impossible to resist. But how do you find the way to stay on track with your healthy eating lifestyle now that great food is so accessible? Hi, Michelle O'Neill here. Monday Mastery Moments with Michelle. And we are about to dive into my most favorite subject in all the world, food. Restaurants are opening up now and we're out and about more. And you can't go anywhere without smelling some sinfully yummy aroma. Just recently, we went out with with a group of friends to enjoy a weekend concert, outdoor concert that is. And where did they have it? In the midst of one of those shopping communities where people live above the shops and they're literally littered with food establishments. It was heaven. Okay, maybe not quite, but being able to sit outside with that soft, warm breeze, keeping you at a pleasant temperature, even though it was actually about 91 degrees outside. Sitting there with a glass of wine, good companionship, good friends, and great music. It was absolutely wonderful. But then you add being surrounded by 3 impeccable restaurants. Well, how do you resist? Especially when I have visited those restaurants in the past and I knew exactly what they had to offer. And all that to say, I've learned how to choose my poison. I've had to weigh the options and my reactions later. I have been doing this for absolutely long time, so long that the questions automatically play themselves in my mind. Things like, what's tempting you? What do you want to enjoy? Or how would each one of these things affect you bodily? Things like stomach irregularity and energy. All the things certain kind of foods that do you in or how they make you feel. My biggest culprits are things like grease, milk, sugar, caffeine, gluten. And if any one of these is a factor, are you willing to suffer the discomfort? Okay, so now that that's out of the way, what are you willing to embrace if you step on the scale and wake up bloated tomorrow? Oh, that's a good one. Oh, and why am I doing this healthy lifestyle thing in the first place? Is it enough to push me to stay on track? Is it even worth my time and effort? I have several driving forces that keep me on track. Energy to interact and have fun with my grandkids without many restrictions and less pain and aches as I get older. We have 3 stories of stairs I have to climb every day, and I actually love doing it. Oh, and having the energy and comfort as I go about my day, the knees and everything. Then I scope out my cupboard and menu or the area to see, is there any healthier alternative that can possibly satisfy me? And then I look and see if maybe just a spoonful of my craving will satisfy me. And if that's the case, I talk my husband into getting it so I can have just a spoonful. To be totally honest, most of the time, I'm perfectly happy with a healthier alternative. Or I find out I really wasn't hungry and really didn't want any anyway, because if I was still hungry, I'd probably get something a little healthier to eat. But it's just that it's tantalizing me, my eyes, my thoughts. And most of my friends think that I have this great willpower, but that just isn't the source. It's just that I take a moment to ask myself these hard questions and answer them honestly before I decide. And then after that, if I decide to move forward anyway, well, I know that's a decision that I chose to make. And I have now room for no complaints because my eyes were open wide going into this. But check out this week's Mastering Your Monday podcast, episode 19, where I share actual ways and tips and tricks on how you can substitute and even yummy up our summer eating to keep this struggle in check. The link, I'll put it below. Look, none of us are perfect in this journey, and it is an ongoing struggle. But we can learn to master the process of making an informed, conscious decision that we're willing to live with. And that, my friend, is the power of mastery. Until next time, remember, master every day like it's your Monday. Take care.